The advantages and disadvantages of living in Sainte-Dorothée, Laval. Are you planning to move to Laval and wondering which is the best area for you and your family? Well, let me introduce you to the neighborhood of Sainte-Dorothée or Sainte-Dorothy in the west of Laval and tell you about the advantages and some of the disadvantages of living in this area. Hello, my name is Chantal Vaillancourt and I'm a residential real estate broker in the area. If you enjoy learning about neighborhoods in Laval in the North Shore, be sure to follow me so you don't miss anything. Now let's talk about the specific neighborhood, Sainte-Dorothy. Bordered by the Prairie River to the south, Laval-sur-le-Lac to the west, Laval-Ouest, Fabreville-Ouest to the north, and Chambly to the east, Sainte-Dorothy has a particularly quick access to Montreal via Highway 13. Sainte-Dorothy has 2 future REM stations. For those who want to work in Montreal without the hassle of highways, this is a huge advantage. In Sainte-Dorothy, you'll find residential developments, especially to the south, but also to the north, you have like the countryside with fields and farms and greenhouses and tulip farms and even a lamb farm. It's half countryside, half suburb, so you can enjoy many local farmers to buy fresh produce, local products, as well as plants in the numerous greenhouses. Be sure to take a stroll in the old Sainte-Dorothy, where you'll find its charming public square. There are different types of neighborhoods in Sainte-Dorothy. The older neighborhoods mainly consist of like single-story houses on large lots with values ranging between $500,000 and $700,000. There's also a few islands to explore. If you want to live on an island, be prepared to learn about septic systems. Starting at around $700,000, you'll find mostly newer 2-story homes in very family-friendly neighborhoods. There are also several luxury home developments, especially on the southern part close to the water. Currently, Sainte-Dorothy is the neighborhood in Laval with the highest volume of properties for sale above $1.5 million. Do you prefer condo living? Well, you've probably seen beautiful tall towers close to Highway 13 and the waterfront. These are either elderly residences or luxury condos. You'll also find other condo developments here and there. Now, if you prefer a townhouse, look along Highway 13 and you'll find some for sale. If you want something brand new, check out Meta development site near the train station on an old golf course. Now, speaking of golf, Sainte-Dorothy has 2 golf courses, Isle-Mal, which is private, and Cardinal, which is semi-private. Are you a nature lover? Well, Sainte-Dorothy's got you covered. There's a few forest walking trail options. I particularly like the one along Avenue des Bois. There's also one on Papineau Creek, but the most famous is the huge Sainte-Dorothy Woodland, part of Laval's Canopée network. It's one of the 3 significant wooded areas in Laval, and this forest is known to birdwatchers. In the winter, you can also snowshoe or walk, enjoy a network of trails through wild spaces. This woodland is where you'll have a pretty good chance of seeing wildlife, birds, and 45 species of trees. If you prefer getting your steps in by shopping, a huge outdoor shopping center, Mégacentre Notre-Dame, lines the east side along Highway 13. You'll find everything you need, including a super-sized Structube store. It's like a small city. So the population of Sainte-Dorothy is quite big. It's over 37,000 residents with 87% ownership rate. So on the subject, how much does a house cost in Sainte-Dorothy? Well, at the end of 2023, the median price was around $650, making Sainte-Dorothy the most luxurious neighborhood in Laval, just after Laval-sur-le-Lac, which is the most prestigious of the island. It's rather family-friendly and peaceful. In recent years, Sainte-Dorothy has also become very multicultural. Now, can you eat well in Sainte-Dorothy? Yes. There are several restaurants and cafes, including the original French cafe Marius et Fanny, lots of breakfast options, some good Italian places, and many fast food options. But we have to mention one of the highest rated restaurants in Laval, that's in Sainte-Dorothy. It's Le Mitoyen in the Old Town Square. We tried it this year and we understand why this charming restaurant located in a century-old building has won so many awards. Okay, so now what are the disadvantages of living in Sainte-Dorothy? Well, I had to find some, so I found 4. Firstly, like everywhere, if you commute to work in the morning, be prepared for traffic, especially getting onto Highway 13 heading to Montreal. If you have children, you'll have very good primary schools, but it's not ideal for teenagers because there's no secondary school in Sainte-Dorothy. You will have to go a bit further east. What are the best schools in the region? According to Fraser Institute, which rates all the schools in Canada, for public schools, your best choice would have to have brilliant children who qualify for the international school located in Chambly. That's French. Otherwise, I invite you to research your other public or private options on the Fraser Institute website. Next, the fact that houses cost more is an advantage for the neighborhood's quality of life, but it's kind of a disadvantage to the wallet because the same house would cost you less in Laval West or Fabreville West neighborhoods, just to the north, but you won't get the same luxury or homogeneous neighborhood. Finally, even though Sainte-Dorothy has a great tennis site, outdoor pool, brand new community center, an arena, the neighborhood doesn't have an indoor pool. You'll have to go to Centre de Sablon next door in Chambly, or one day to the new aquatic center in Laval, which is going to be a bit further. So not too bad. So that wraps up my quick tour of Sainte-Dorothy. If I've forgotten any of the advantages or disadvantages, please write them in the comments. Now, if you're looking for a real estate broker to help you find the perfect house in the best neighborhood in Laval, feel free to contact me. Either myself or my team will be happy to help you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to follow us for the next video. 4 species of trees. Species. I can't say that word. Species.